Problem 4-59, we're going to be doing part D this time. So they give us this rule and we want to find the graph of it without using a table by using our knowledge of M and B. So let's start by writing down our equation. We have y equals 1/2 x plus 1. So we know that the number in front of x, the coefficient, is going to be our m, that is our slope or growth of the graph, and this number added at the end, the constant, is going to be our b, where we're starting on this graph. So let's add in our scale on the graph. It's always important. So I'm going to have each square represent 1. So I'll do a 1 and a 1. And you could fill in all the other marks like 2 and 3 if you wanted, but you need to show at least one number each way to show how much it's growing each time. So let's start with our b. We're going to be starting at 1 on the y-axis. So we already have that marked out. It's going to be right there. And now for every 1 we move in the x, we're going to be changing in our y by m, so 1/2. So for every 1 we go across, we're going to be going up just half on a y, which means for every 2 on the x we go, we'll be going up 1, because 2 halves make a whole. So instead of moving 1 along the x each time and marking, which we could mark a point halfway between 1 and 2. We can instead just move across 2 on the x and move up 1 on the y. 2 on the x, 1 on the y, 2 on the x, 1 on the y. So that's a very small slope. And then we can draw a line connecting them. Arrows on either end to show that it continues. And now we just need to do a growth triangle. So we can do some dotted lines between one point and the next. Show how you got there. We went 2 along the x, and we only went 1 in the y. So that is the graph of y equals 1/2 x plus 1.